So the crypto market is pretty calm, quiet, boring right now. Not a whole lot going on. ADA price basically settling into the exact ranges like we talked about happening yesterday. And this is really bizarre because what we witnessed last night, and most people aren't even aware of, was we saw the largest crypto rug pull in history take place. Okay. And why I'm mentioning this in an ADA and Cardano video is there are actually some connections to Javier Milei, president of Argentina, which I'll talk about that in this video. But what we might be witnessing is the mindset shift from these degen plays, from Bitcoin to some of those top 100 assets, the ones that are actually building good, solid projects for the future. We're going to talk about that. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yes, ADA did get the rejection. We were talking about the potential of this taking place yesterday. We talked about the potential of if ADA cannot start closing candles above this 20-day moving average here, we would likely come down and touch around this 78-cent range. And that's right where we're at right now. So this isn't a surprising thing. We talked about this over the last few days, and here we are. Right now, we're just chilling, we're relaxing. It's a minus 0.4% day. And really what we're seeing across the board is just low volume. $57 billion in daily trading volume over the last 24 hours. That's a 40% drop off. So we entered the weekend at a little bit higher of a pace, and now things have kind of just cooled down a little bit, and everybody's just patiently waiting. And unfortunately, BTC is part of the reason why this is taking place. It's just blah, right? When was the last time you saw BTC just flat sideways? This is kind of wild. Everything's very quiet. It's not a whole lot going on. Now, that being said, again, ADA's doing actually a very good thing from a weekly standpoint. When we look at ADA currently, we can see that this has been a really good week, up 14% in terms of price, right on the doorstep of a major breakout. We're at our 20-week moving average, our bull market support for ADA. You guys can see that every time ADA during this bull market cycle has broken above this trend, it's absolutely boomed, right? Last time from its breakout point, ADA actually ran, 230 or so percent. All right. The first time it did it all the way back in that was October of 2023, which was the very start of the bull market cycle. ADA ran 185%. So we may be gearing up here if momentum carries us for a very big breakout in terms of ADA, the thing that carries us to this next leg, that wave 3, like we're talking about, the one that might push us to a new all-time high. But understand that this is, again, weekly we are talking about, right? This last time was 5 weeks. The time before that was like 19 weeks, 20 weeks, right? So understand that this is a potential longer move. It could happen quickly. It might take, over the course of months here. So we got to just be patient and let this play out. Now, what's interesting is that we saw this massive rug pull take place last night. So this was actually a project called Libra. This is classic rug pull, right? Up and down. And why this is so interesting, all right, is this actually climbed to the point where it was over a $4 billion market cap. Yes, $4 billion overnight. I'm sure many people wish that they would have gotten in on that ride. And of course, there were a lot of people chasing this on the way up. Now, why this is such a big deal, and I'm surprised that this isn't talked about more, is Javier Milei is actually referenced in relation to this rug pull. Now, why he is referenced in relation to this is he actually did talk about this project. He actually made a tweet saying that liberal Argentina grows. This private project will be dedicated to encourage the growth of the Argentine economy by funding Argentine businesses and startups. The world wants to invest in Argentina. Viva, whatever the name of the project was. Here's the contract. And then Libra, right? He said, long live freedom. Now, unfortunately, this project turned out to be a scam. And those who created the project have come out and said that, unfortunately, he had nothing to do with this, but there are now calls for actually his impeachment, which is kind of wild. And we know that obviously Cardano is making big headway in Argentina. There's a lot of connections with the Argentinian government. So hopefully this doesn't cause any ill effects from the Cardano use in Argentina. And I'm sure that this will get sorted out. And actually Kip Protocol, the company behind Libra, actually came out to Javier, to his defense, and said he was never involved with the project. This is actually out of Hong Kong. So it sucks. But at the same time, this may have been a necessary evil. Now, this isn't me putting my positive spin on this, but the question we have to ask ourselves is, how many of these rug pulls do we have to go through for capital to start shifting to good projects, for people to, instead of chasing these degen plays on the very down crap side of crypto, and start focusing on assets and projects that are building good things for the future? ADA and Cardano are one of those. There are tons of projects within the top 100 that have been around for a while that are making major headway that will likely see some pretty significant gains in this cycle. And that is, again, where you see less risk, right? Now, that being said, despite this being a $4 billion rug pull, they didn't pull exactly $4 billion, right? But where this is kind of interesting is, if you guys remember, when we saw the launch of the Trump and Melania meme coins, which is all the way back here on the 18th and 19th, we saw this major liquidity pull from the rest of the crypto market. And we didn't see that this time. So what we might actually be, in fact, witnessing now is kind of this mindset change where people are, in fact, focusing more on those assets, where they're setting in more around these lower levels and accumulating the assets that matter. Okay. Now, obviously, this isn't a guarantee. I don't know exactly what's taking place behind the scenes, but this might be where we start to, again, see that shift where the top 100 assets really start to plant their feet in the ground and start to see those significant surges. Again, the biggest thing we're waiting for is adoption. And again, the ones that are going to give the best optics are the ones that are good, sound projects for the future. There will likely be a point where, again, people stop chasing these rug pulls, where people stop, degenning into some of these projects and screwing up their bags. But at the same time, there will be a point where that comes back too. And that is once we get through this next leg. We basically go through these waves, right? And this next wave that we're heading into is the wave of actual utility, the wave of L1s, wave of AI projects, the wave of blue chips. And then once those gains are made, people are looking for what the next ones are going to be. What are the next projects that are going to be able to have some of these significant gains like we're about to see ahead. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's kind of an unfortunate situation. My heart goes out to anybody that fell into this project and lost. Apparently there's a trader named LeBron who made a crap ton of money, and basically this was insider selling 100%. So this guy, LeBron, just to show you guys this, LeBron made $4.56 million in a single day from Libra alone, bought $4,800 worth and just made huge profits. This guy actually made money on Melania to the tune of $8.9 million, $3.2 million on Trump, $1 million on Harry Bowles, right? So yeah, that's what I got for you. So we just have to be patient and wait and watch. And it sucks that things aren't moving fast enough in the crypto market, but there will come a point where they do, where we start making more progress, where adoption starts happening faster. And I think the more of these weekends that we have that are stable and create a nice sound floor for the next leg, that is where we're really going to start seeing things liven up. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Is this where we start to see a shift in the crypto market? Did you get in on this token? Did you profit? Did you ignore it completely? That's what I did. I wasn't even aware of it. So have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.